Hello,
Good evening, Mary. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, it's nice. It's strange because, again, you're the only one person who joined.
But I don't know, I think Michael should be today, but I'm not sure.
Oh, what about Alexander?
Oh, I don't know about Alexander.
Oh, so let's I don't know, take any predictions. Who will be the next person join this lesson?
I think Michael.
I think nobody.
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe because if it's Monday, maybe because it's 8 o'clock, but something wrong is going on with this time. Do you remember previous time we were together with you? What was the date?
Yes, but I know that in this day Michael was busy.
Oh, so maybe he will join us.
Yeah.
So, and today we'll speak about British people. And Mary, how can you describe British people?
I describe.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm being
right. Oh, good evening, Michael.
Hello, Liudmyla.
How are you today?
I'm okay, thank you. And you?
Oh, and I'm also fine. You know, Mary and I did predictions about the person who joins our lesson next. And Mary won, and I lost because I predicted nobody join our lesson. So
I believe in you.
oh, Mary,
That's
maybe
fine.
you know there is a special program for such people as you know, with extraordinary abilities, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's a very
You know, to divide space and see through space and about spirits, ghosts, and everything else.
yeah. It's so irritate me. People
Why?
believe in it. I don't know, but I know a few people who really believe.
And I also believe, you know, when it was no, actually, I watched only one program. It was 13 part of this program, Russian, where there was Alexander Shevs, and so I was his great fan. That's why I needed to watch this program.
I don't know who is it.
So, Michael, do you feel that it's the last date of summer?
No, the
No?
weather good. I think it's like a summer continuing. So
Oh, and will you miss it or no?
I don't know. We can see after some weeks. But you know, maybe if you how many next Friday I go to river. It's okay. No,
Oh,
like
I don't know about Kiev, but you know, weather forecast says that it will be raining tomorrow in Krivorov, so I need to see summer off.
yeah, maybe. But you know, as I remember, in Kiev it will be very hot.
Oh, you don't know what is better. No, for me, better when it's hot because tomorrow I will have my driving lesson and it's not very bad. But you can't drive and there is raining.
Yeah, it's like hard to no.
One more
I
student collection.
you know, it's interesting the reaction of people.
What is going on? What is going on? Where is turn off? Turn off! Turn off! Turn off!
I think they like push on the power button on computer. So
Yeah. And
and
today we speak about British people. So, and I started asking Mary. So, Mary, How can you describe British people?
I think it's
They actually.
they, yeah, they very conservative,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why, but I have association with bad teeth. You know, all the time in movie, you can see people with bad teeth
Yeah.
from
And I
England.
didn't pay attention that they're from Britain.
No, it's actually all time Britain, because for our teeth it's necessary a vitamin D, and we can get this vitamin from sun. But England very frog island, so that's why all of people have
Foggy, you mean, yeah?
problem with this. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I haven't heard about it. Maybe anything else?
Oh, I know. They eat a lot of potato and apple because they have Queen Anne, and she very liked apple. That's why she plant a lot of apple trees, but also this island without sun. That's why apple was bitter, no bitter, salt. Yeah,
Or just didn't grow up or
not sweet.
oh oh strange. So boiled, not boiled, blood, not. Oh my God, my memory. Yeah, I've got actually, but they grow, yeah.
Yeah, they grow, but was sour.
So, sour, yeah.
Sour,
It's
yeah.
sour cream, yeah. Got it. No, kisly.
Kisly, yeah.
Yeah, sour.
And it's one on the was possibility make apple pie. Apple pie.
Pie, yeah.
Apple pie. And
sounds
now
strange. What does it mean, pea?
no. Now it's called
Tell it twice and it will be the funniest moment of my lesson.
apple pie.
Yeah.
So it come from England.
Yeah. So, Michael, how can you describe British people?
I don't know. How can we describe? For the first idea, it's like about the British humor. It's like without laughing, and, but I don't know because you know I never. We have teacher from Britain, but you know I don't have like friendship or something like that. Yeah. So
And did she get any lessons? Or he?
yeah, but not in the past. Yeah, we have
We had
had yeah in the past.
Mary, if I start correcting all your mistakes, you will not
You
be.
should do it. Please do it with me.
Mary, you will forget what you're going to say.
No, it's okay because I have a lot of mistakes.
So, Michael, any other associations with British nation? No?
No.
So, Michael, the next question. How can you describe British food?
You know, I don't know.
Apples and...
Which apples?
No, Mary has already told us about apples, sour apples in England, and about the Queen Anne, who
I don't know. I never heard about uh, like British cuisine or something like that. I think they haven't.
But you know what they eat? Their traditional dishes.
No. As I say, you know, all we know, like Italian, Japanese food, cuisine, but Russian, Ukraine, but not British.
Mary,
So,
help.
Oatmeal. Yeah.
oatmeal.
Who?
Oatmeal. Maybe I'm not.
Actually, I wanted to tell about tea with milk
Tea and
or traditional British breakfast. Michael, you haven't.
yes, овсянка
Oh, yeah.
and potato cutlet.
Are you sure? Because everything connected with potato for me is kind of Belarusia.
No, it's really from England.
And what about one more traditional British food? You know, it also happens in pubs, and you can eat it in pubs. And it's very fat, but people who try it tell that it's delicious.
That I don't know. In England, something that.
Haven't you ever heard about fish and chips?
No.
Oh, I even didn't prepare pictures for you, but no, I also don't know anything about it, but for me it sounds very familiar, so it's traditional British food for at pubs. So Mary, what do you know about customs in British?
Customs?
In Britain, actually, or in England?
Custom service?
No, just customs as traditions and way of doing something.
They have queen. I don't know. Maybe they have tea and breakfast. It's also something like tradition. Oh, I know about. They have two type
Types.
no. Yeah, one with hot water and another with cold water. So they full some I don't know, like shell, yes, and after that they wash in hand. So you should. It's a very big distance between two type. I don't remember how it's correct.
And how is it called in Russia?
Tap, yeah, kran, tap.
Oh, tap.
Tap. And it's really strange because we have one and you can mix, but in this case you cannot mix.
Oh my
You
God.
only have to fill all reservoir with water, and after that you can wash it.
Oh my God. Michael, do you know anything about English tradition?
English tradition. Maybe about driving and like left, how to say, opposite sides of the road. Yeah. So
Yeah, left hand way of driving.
yeah. Like,
Your knowledge in sea of British people are extremely,
of course, all people know it's like usual, but it's hard to remember like without preparation. Say something about British.
And Michael,
Have information, just give us examples.
not interesting, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe it's interesting, but it's like spontaneously, so you need some preparation.
Yeah, and Michael, do you know anything about attitude of British people to alcohol?
No. What do you mean?
Just no, it's different. So because if we consider maybe Russian, no, maybe it's stereotype, but if, in my opinion, if we consider a Russian attitude to alcohol and maybe even Ukrainian, it's positive, and I can tell it's quite positive. What about attitude to alcohol British people?
I don't know. Maybe. What do you mean? They drink a lot or not?
Yeah.
A lot. Never heard. How we can check it? So.
No, they drink law. You can read Dickens, like example, and now a lot of program from life in England, and they always talked about drinking. And, you know, oh, I forgot. James, how is his name? Okay, yeah, I found it. One person who worked in BBC, and he always talked about something. Like, do you know Top Gear, Luda? You know,
No,
Michael, you know this program?
No, I read articles about this. How to say? Not actor, ведущий. Like artist.
Okay,
I forgot ведущий.
Jeremy Clarkson, his
Maybe.
name, and it's program about, I don't know, it's more polite politician, yeah, program, but it's generally about car, and it's really interesting because it's for me it's interesting. It's a sarcastic program, and they always have a lot of I don't know, joking about Queen, about everything, about road, about some
life.
Yeah, and they, I don't know, they never afraid some punishment. It's always strange. And once they visited Ukraine, and they move across. They start in Crimea and finished in Chernobyl. It was really interesting. Not, it was more boring program, and they consider this program like more boring, most boring in all history of program.
Oh. Michael, do you know anything about attitude of British people to drugs?
I think it's usual. Why do you think that it's a problem of British people, on the British people? Maybe it's the same.
No, maybe this problem doesn't exist in England. Maybe this problem exists very much in Britain actually. So you don't know, yeah?
No.
Mary?
Oh, it's very a very big problem because
Actually, I know because I have seen seven programs about different types of drugs, and each these programs starts with London, and half of this program tells that London is, I don't know, the center of drug industry now.
Do you seen Transporting movie about drugs in England? It's good movie, and it's England movie. And I saw one documentary movie about people who I don't know how it deliver drug under board, and a lot of trouble was with, but it's really so small amount of money. It was 1,000 pound. I think for England it's really small. About drugs, it's really serious.
You know, now I start to remember one of my friend visit London, yeah, and yeah, in addition, like a lot of like black people, yeah, on the street, and they propose your drugs all time when you like when you go on the street, yeah, or club maybe, and yeah, it's happened.
Yeah, but as far as I know, in Ukraine there is no such situation when you just walked through the street going to shop to buy bread, and someone suggested you 10 times to buy cocaine. No, I haven't heard about such situation in Ukraine, but
Europe, what do you think?
what?
I say like Europe,
Yeah.
different from Ukraine.
But you know, when I go out, I can see a lot of people who use drugs, and I think we also have terrible situation. But I think we have not cocaine, but something cheaper, more cheaper than it. I don't know. I only
Actually, Mary, because I have seen the program of, the 2014 years, and it tells, so, that when cocaine was extremely expensive, it was made by one country, but this country stopped making cocaine, and the center moved to Mexico, as far as I remember, but never mind. And this country has great ability to produce this kind of drug, and that's why the price of this drug becomes extremely cheap and everyone can afford it.
I saw some table with more expensive stuff in the world, and cocaine was one of them. It was plutonium, it was gold, and but cocaine more expensive. It was a lot of radiation composite. So it's more, of course, it's more expensive, but cocaine more expensive than gold. 1 gram gold cheaper than 1 gram cocaine. So I think it's, and I don't know how people can buy it all. It's like puzzle for me.
Maybe because of 1 gram it's a lot, you know.
I don't know.
These drugs with everything else, and yeah, actually there was tests, checking the containing of cocaine in cocaine, and sometimes drugs which are called cocaine even don't contain cocaine at all. So that's why
I always forgot what it can make with person. I always forgot about effect.
Oh, tell me about any drug which can improve person's life. So every kind of drug destroys life. So
no, something can have one effect, another can another effect, and I always forgot about cocaine. Okay, it doesn't matter. So you can understand effect, and you can understand some ingredients. It can be opioid drug or hallucinogenic drug.
yeah. So and I'm giving you a link to follow. So and here are some opinions of different people living in Britain about what they find strange in British nation, and let's read it and discuss a little bit. So, Michael.
So, you start from me.
Yeah.
So 1 second. Okay. 1 second. Okay. What comes to mind? Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you think of Britain, Buckingham Palace, a pint of beer, a double-decker bus, horse racing, fish and chips, cricket. What about British people? The Guardian newspaper asked foreigners living in the UK for their opinions on the British. Here are some of the answers. So,
Yeah, and they pay our attention that people who tell their opinions are not native Britain, they are kind of immigrant, you know, and their opinion about foreign nation and strange what can find in their nation. So, and read for us, please, the first passenger about the strangest.
so the strangest, well, for me, can I say food? Can I say food? So, like, for example, that you eat on the couch, not on a table.
Yeah. So the first strange thing that one person paid attention on was sitting. So British people do not eat at the table; they can just sit on the couch eating. So, what about you, Michael? Is it important for you to actually? Is it important for you where you eat?
So, I think like eat on the table, or how to say, on the table.
Let's check. On a table, yeah.
On the table, it's more like удобнее, convenient, yeah,
Comfortable.
comfortable, yeah. But of course, you can eat like when you stay, yeah. Or
So, what about you? Is it important for you where to eat, or you can eat everywhere, laying in the bed? I don't know, driving or.
it depends on the food. You know, if you start to eat like salt on a sofa, it will look strange. Yeah.
And what is normal to eat on the sofa?
You can eat some sandwich or something like that. A chip, maybe.
Chips, yeah. So, Mary, what about you? Is it important for you where to eat?
No, it's not important. But I don't know. On sofa, I think no. But I need some I don't know, flat space when I have to put my plate or bowl. But Liudmyla, do you use knife all time when you eat?
Why?
Michael, do you use knife all time when you eat?
Yeah, maybe it's a problem. Eat with a knife on a sofa, lying on a sofa. But you need to prepare it before, like cutting it, yeah, and eat after that.
And Mary, do you use knife?
Sometimes, but I'm everyday people around when I use knife, and people ask me to join in club with one man who eat with knife.
Oh.
Sounds
No, actually, because for me it's extremely strange because you will understand everything as far as you understand the way I eat. So I just lay on my bed, yeah, and I put my plate on my chest and Eating.
But for me, I don't know, when I eat eggs and I hid in the kitchen and eat because I need knife.
But you can crash it from everything.
But it's uncomfortable. But sometimes, of course, I can eat something without knife, but sometimes it's more comfortable.
Oh.
Michael, you can eat without knife.
Of course,
Soup?
possible, but it's not comfortable. So, you know, it depends maybe, but you know, in general, you can eat all food with knife, like watermelon. It's like
Yeah.
when people eat it with like fork and knife. Yeah.
Yeah, and why are there not so many people eating at the kitchen now? So, Mary, your variant.
Oh, I'm not eat in the kitchen.
Why?
Only if I have guests. Only in this case. Because I always watching something when I eat. Always. I know, maybe it's bad, my habits, but I have it. And I know people who all time live with me, and they always have, after living with me, have this habit also.
Oh. Michael, what about you? Do you eat at kitchen?
At kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think now all people have problem with free space. They don't have like um, room for like how to say dinner room or столовая or
No.
Dining room. You
dining.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, so Mary, please, passenger number 2.
When a British person has a problem with another person, they don't actually come and tell that person direct in their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my question, so if you don't like anything, would you like to tell about it directly?
Yes.
Mary?
Oh, yes. I can't lie.
So, Michael, and what about you?
About what?
So, Michael, if you don't like anything, would you like to tell it to person directly? Or, oh, actually, you haven't heard what Mary were telling, yeah?
No, if you mean before preparation or after? Before preparing.
Mary read for us a passenger where the author told that British people do not tell anything directly. So if British people don't like anything, they wouldn't tell about it directly, only, I don't know, speaking with other people. So what about you? If you don't like anything, would you like to tell about it directly, or you also wouldn't do it?
So it depends on situation. Maybe yeah. If you like a guest, maybe yeah. And of course, it's like like non невежливый,
Unpolite.
unpolite, yeah, maybe unpolite and better to don't say.
Oh, it's strange.
But you know, it's like
So, and
maybe
Mary, I have, yeah.
as I know, it's impossible to say. So it it will be look like mm, okay, like a mistake.
Root.
Rude.
Root. Yeah.
Yeah. Rude.
So, Mary, question to you. So, what's your altitude to people who don't tell anything directly, just, you know, as far as it always happens when, you know, the person doesn't like anything and this person doesn't tell it, but just discusses it with different people, just complaining all the time, but without just coming and telling the whole problem with trying to solve it. So, what do you think about such people?
I think it's bad for these people because they never change anything. They, you know, I think it's type of person, and people all the time complain about life, and it's one, I don't know, only one way how those people can like live. But sometimes when people, uh, I don't know, talk about another people, and it's very rude and it's direct. It's also not really good because sometimes they can change anything, you know, something like, I don't know, color of skin or color of eyes or something like that. Yeah, it's also rude.
Yeah. Michael, please, passenger number 3.
Number 3. When British person has a problem,
No, 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 Michael, it has
okay.
already been read by Mary.
Here, if you have done something really good, they will say this is not bad. Yeah.
So, Michael, what about you? Do you like to be encouraged when you did something well?
To encourage, like
Do you like to be encouraged?
encourage. So I don't know. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe yeah, maybe no. I don't know. We can try. So
Yeah. Yeah, like extremely strange, Michael, really. If you
but
if you
you
don't
know,
know.
for me it's like the same. It doesn't matter. But if somebody do it, it's okay. It's not a problem.
Mary, what about you?
Well, I don't like when somebody do it all the time. You know, when you don't do anything so important and or before you done. I don't know. Like, for
But
me, it's
when
bad.
when you
When
did
you,
something extremely great, extremely nice, would you like to be encouraged for it?
yeah, I think it's like appreciation of my efforts, something like that. It's okay. But if only if I achieve goal, only in this case, it's okay. I think it's good.
And Mary, imagine the situation. So when you did everything extremely well for a long period of time, but no one encourages you, what would you do?
Oh, I have, I don't know. Maybe I will be dis disappointed, and I maybe my self, I forgot,
Self-confidence, maybe.
something like that will be become in low level.
So, Michael, imagine please the same situation. What situation?
Yeah. But when you do a lot of good things, yeah. So
Yeah, so imagine 5 years Yeah, you have done everything extremely well for 5 years, but no one even didn't appreciated you even no one time.
Maybe you do it for yourself? No.
No, just your work, but no one appreciates you. But you're nice. You did everything right.
If they pay me, it's okay.
No. Oh. Actually, really, I work in such work, you know. What?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter because you know when I worked as teacher, yeah, I was paid, but no one told me that I was nice person and no one encouraged me. That's why I decided to give up this job.
Maybe it's happened, but no, it's not close with me. So for me, it's not a problem.
Not a problem. Yeah. Mary, number 4, please.
I find it strange that British people are so much into beer and not into wine. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah. And my question, are you into beer? Mary, what about you?
I don't know. Sometimes I can drink beer. For me, it's okay. Maybe once in half year.
I really supposed you to tell once in lifetime, so yeah.
No, I drank beer sometimes. Maybe half a bottle. Because one
No,
bottle.
there are different bottles. There are 2-liter bottles. There are
Zero.
Half, but very big bottle.
Yeah, 5 liters bottle. There is, you know, great kind of so you've got, yeah?
No, a half liter. Half of 1 liter.
Yeah. So Michael, what about you? Are you into beer?
Not into.
Yeah. No, it's kind of expression. So to be into means to like it very much.
No, of course.
You don't like beer at all?
For me, it's like a water, like it's some liquid for drink. So nothing special. Yeah.
And do you know about advantages of drinking beer?
Yeah. So advantages. And give me an example of advantages.
So I'd like to ask Mary, and Mary, if Mary doesn't know, I will tell you. So Mary, do you know advantage of drinking beer?
Oh, it can help you when you in thirst. Yeah, thirst. I don't know.
You mean thirst?
Thirst. Yes. But I don't know enough. But I think today I want to drink beer and smoke maybe. I don't know.
And fight with bear, you know?
What?
You know, it's traditional.
No, I don't want fight. I only want drunk. That's all.
You know, all my friends, when they want to drink, they come to me. They know the person who always can help with this. So, but actually, I know about one positive influence of beer to person's body. So, you know that sometimes, not sometimes, but your skin can be not clean, you know?
Oh, I know.
So,
Know about.
but drinking beer make your skin very clean. So,
Drinking?
yeah.
It's not absolutely true because alcohol can can uh, can be harm for your liver and if
Yeah,
your
but it's
liver,
possible to drink beer
everything.
without alcohol.
Oh, maybe.
Because I will even Google so about while you're thinking about disadvantages of drinking beer. I will, so 1 second.
But you can use it in like inside or outside. Don't
Outside.
drink. No, really, because a lot of recipe when you use it like mask and you know about air here, it's a lot of recipe using beer.
Oh,
But I
so
think it will be smell if you.
oh, and I have remembered one more advantage of beer. So you know that if you want your hair to be curled, you can use not some substances from shops, but you can use beer for it.
Yeah.
So, and I have found this word, so it calls yeast, дрожжи. And these products contain it in the helps you to make your skin clean.
I understand. I eat this. I can I buy it and eat. It's not
Oh
on the
my
skin.
God.
No, it's tasty. It's in some pills. You can buy it in drugstore. It's special, not the same what you add in the on Dove or something like that. It's special. You can buy it in drugstore, and yes, it can make your skin and your hair better and your nail.
Name?
Yes, because it's a lot of ingredient with you. It's a lot of vitamin B, many group of this vitamin which can help your
Oh, you mean nail, yeah? Nails.
nail. Yeah, nails.
Because I found name. How can you improve my name?
Nails. Nails, skin, and hair.
Nails.
Yeah.
So, Michael, what about disadvantages of drinking beer?
Disadvantages. Okay. Influence of alcohol. Maybe it will be like addiction. Addiction. Yeah.
I have never heard, about beer addiction. I've heard about vodka addiction.
It's called beer alcoholism or something like that. It's well known.
But yeah, I think that you should use different type of drinks, but not beer. It's
Yeah,
too.
it's like it's like a cheating. It's also alcohol and it's called the same. Yeah, but it's people use it for how to say for самооправдание. How to say, right?
Self-excuse.
Yeah, self-excuse. Yeah, so this is like soft. Yeah.
So yeah, Mary, what about
It
disadvantages?
can
Except
be
in bats with liver.
and spell well, you know. It's like idiom in English when a man have something in the middle of body spare well, and for women it's top of muffin, but for men it's spare well. Okay, I type it, and this can be clear. You understand? Some
I'm afraid of Googling, really, Mary.
no, it's when you have beer belly, beer
Oh,
bell or something
yeah,
like that.
I've got. So, Michael, please read for us number 5.
The five. find it strange, yeah? You see this one?
No, I find it strange seeing.
Seeing this one, yeah? That
Yeah.
they still accept this so-called class system. You know, in education, you know, in the modern world.
Yeah, it was the ending of the quotation. So, and are you for or against class system?
Class system. It means like poor people, yeah, or something like that.
No, just your opinion to class system. Should it exist or no?
You know, we need to start what is a class system. Yeah, we're talking about the difference between people, like a group by some
So,
science.
Mary, can you explain, Michael, the meaning of class system?
But he explained it.
Am I right? We talk
Yes.
about this?
Rich people, poor people, middle. Yes?
Yeah.
So, and what is the question?
What's
Your
your
attitude.
Ah,
everybody should be equal in our society.
yeah, maybe. So, because sometimes it's don't show real situation about, you know, we can try to compare like poor or rich people, yeah, but in one person, yeah, or two person, but um, if you start to who is the smarter, maybe it's a different position, yeah. So, but
Yeah,
I think it works in England. It's like mm, maybe like a rules or something like that. Yeah, this system. Maybe it's like from the history or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, Mary, what's your
I think it's okay because some people work more than other people, and other people don't work, don't have money, and don't want to do anything. So why they should be equal people who work a lot or achieve something?
So yeah, Mary, number. Oh, I even don't know what is interesting. Let's number 9. The mixes they do with food.
The mixes they do with food. I would never understand why it's very English pub there's a chai
Thai restaurant.
Thai restaurant. Why do they put sweet corn in tuna? Why
Tuna.
tuna?
And Mary, do you like experiments with food?
Yes, I like it. Sometimes it's not really good, but I try.
And Michael, do you like experiments with food or you like traditional?
Yeah, I prefer traditional food.
So, Mary, what experiments with food have you ever done?
Once when I was child, I fried cucumber. It was awful, really.
Oh, no, actually,
Right.
I was surprised for the first time, but not so much time ago. I found an internet recipe of fried cucumbers. I don't know, maybe it can be tasty adding some spices.
I don't know, but I was maybe 10 years old. It I throw it out because it was bad.
Oh, and anything else?
Yes, my father told me stories that some nationality have eat um, had have eat some sweet meat, and I tried. I also was maybe 11 or 20 years, and I tried to put sugar in the fried meat. It was also awful.
Oh my God. So you're a great experimentator. Michael, what about you? Any experiments?
As I say, yeah, I prefer to eat the usual food and don't experiment. But sometimes it's interesting to eat something like new, yeah, not a um, maybe some like
Macaroni and cheese.
oh no, like nails, yeah. But if sometimes it looks so bad, and I, I prefer don't eat it. Yeah, like uh, this how to say? I forgot осьминог.
Oh,
Octopus.
oh my God.
Also,
Not jellyfish, it's different. Oh,
No,
1 second.
also, oh, octopus. Yeah.
octopus.
Yeah.
So, and you can see on this like product, but don't start to eat it because
Oh, have you tried?
You have not tried it,
yeah, I have possibility, but I don't start to do it because
but it's tasty.
no.
Oh, Mary, have you tried?
Yeah, of course.
Because
Nothing special. I don't know why. Have you tried? I don't know. It's more popular. Um, I don't know about how it will be in English. It's calmar. Michael.
I will tell you now.
Yeah, I eat.
Wheat.
How?
But for me, it's important how it looks. Because if it looks bad, I will not eat it.
Once I cooked a sub from I don't know how it's чечевица.
I even don't know what is it, Mary, and you want me to know it in English. I have heard it for the first time.
But it's very
Hello.
popular. It's some kind of like beans,
Oh,
but small. And when I cook it, lentil, it's called in English. And first,
So
what?
let's go to the
Oh,
next.
yeah. Okay.
Liudmyla.
so thank you that you came, and I don't tell you goodbye because I also will join
Okay.
so much lessons. So.
See you.